So I'm getting closer and closer to 9,000 VR. I'm at like 8,800 or so right now. I have been above 9,000 VR a couple times actually, but as soon as I get there, it feels like I just lose it very quickly. It's so difficult to stay up that high, mainly just because there's really not a lot of racers that you encounter that are also that high. So you get punished quite a lot for losing or even getting like a mid spot in these rooms most of the time. This room's kind of more the same. I'll probably have to get a top spot to really be able to gain a lot. But we'll have to see how it goes as always. See how tough the room is too. Okay, I'm going to break a bunch of triples around me already. Hopefully these don't come back. I feel like they might. Maybe I'll just like stay away and go on this other rail. Yeah, there's more triples. Yeah, let's just play the safe route over here. Stay wide. I don't have to worry about jumping across. Like that. Peach, jump a little bit early here. Nice. I have been practicing a little bit on some of these tracks, so hopefully it pays off. Okay, let's chain this. Just mainly been doing the shroomless shortcuts. I don't normally time trial too much, but I will like go on a track or in free roam and just do the shortcuts that are kind of like more practical for these online races. And I'm very happy. And oh yeah, okay, well, I knew something was gonna happen. I saw the first green shell. That's a brutal spot to get hit to. But I was gonna say I'm very happy with being in second, but fifth isn't too bad either, because at least I have a good chance at winning still if there's like a blue or something. Especially on this track, it's such a good running track. You can really break away just by doing the strats, as like everyone in the top couple spots are doing, as you guys can see. All right, there we go. I think we go for the snipe here. Smart bounce. Go green shell. It's still going. Did it hit someone? I don't know if it did actually. If they did, they recovered like really quickly. We're in fourth. Maybe I go for the chain here. Can I get a snipe? Oh, that just like hit the top. That was not even close. Yeah, maybe I should have held that actually. Yeah, these bananas have come back. Okay. Well, there's a shock. Ooh, that was close. There's a feather. I do not want that feather for sure. I think I can hold my fourth here, right? Yes. Okay. Pretty anticlimactic race when it came down to it. I just kind of hovered in a top spot. Ooh, we get 21. Okay, that's actually pretty solid. If I can maintain a top spot, I'll be consistently gaining. That is all I can really ask for. So we are going from Airship Fortress over to Toad's Factory for this next race. And one thing I've noticed about the VR system is it does kind of seem to be more of a skill-based, or at least a better measure. And hopefully this will keep up long term of, you know, your actual skill in this game, because in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, for example, with the way the VR system worked, you just really had to play a lot and eventually you would keep gaining. But it seems like it's really hard to gain in this game. You really do hit a wall at like around 9,000 or so. There's very few players that are above 9k unless you find like a specific room with a bunch of people. And then even that, I don't think I've really seen anyone above like 9,500 or 10,000. I think there's a screenshot going around shortly after the game came out of a Japanese player that actually hit 10k in Knockout Tour, which is pretty cool. But in terms of like regular online play, it seems to be not happening like whatsoever. Wow, I actually had enough reaction time to get that red shell. That like never happens in this game. And then we get boomeranged anyway. Nice. But yeah, it's definitely a lot harder to gain. You get punished a lot more when you lose, especially in rooms where the average is a little bit lower. But it's just in general always hard to find these high rooms because there really aren't that many people that have a lot of VR. But I feel like it's so early in the game too that if you actually really try to grind and get better at the game, you can very easily gain VR because you'll have just a huge advantage over, you know, the average person you're racing against. Or even if, you know, you came from playing 8 Deluxe or you played Mario Kart Wii or really any other game in the past and kind of have, you know, the framework for doing well, I feel like you can actually do pretty well. Okay, let's just go now. What? That is out of bounds. That is so deceiving. That looked like a regular rock shortcut, but you can't go that steep of an angle. That is really weird. Again, okay, we get the shock. Nice in the pocket. But yeah, a lot of these intermission tracks just come down to catching up to the end, so I'm not really too worried. Or connected tracks, as some people like to call them. I don't really think it makes a difference, honestly. I'm good with either. That was a really good shock. That is not a good fireball, though. I might be able to gain some ground here at the end with the shortcut, but it's going to be hard to not get hit again because I'm just sandwiched in the pack right now. Let's get some items at least. Yeah, triple reds. Go ahead and throw those. Nice. I think we got them there. I don't know if it's actually faster not to go inside, but I've seen a lot of people just drive inside even on like the red, like the backwards portion. Okay, I'm gonna back this just to gain some ground. We do that. We do that. No. Wait, I got a draft though? Okay, that's a good salvage. I actually meant to land on the boost panel. I went to the wrong side. And then I got a draft in the mud. I think that's what happened. I don't know. I just kept my speed. That was nice. A 6th place and only 9, but we're still gaining, you know, better than losing. If you guys are enjoying the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Now back to the races. I just realized the only players that had more VR than me already left the room. I feel like that's way too common too. You know, it's definitely frustrating when you're one of the highest or the highest player in the room. And if you get, you know, hit by an item and lose a couple of spots at the end of a race, that can be the difference between like gaining a little bit and losing a lot. Especially in this game with how easy it is to get comboed. So that might be me here in a bit if this keeps up, because I feel like eventually all the rooms trend towards that, where the average gets lower and lower. Unless you can like get lucky and find like a really good room, or you join off someone you know that's in a good room. And of course we're gonna do some bagging here. Let's just go now, honestly. Probably not catch up too much, but I want some of these coins. Go over here. And I am using this Yoshi combo. I don't know what vehicle this is. I realized I didn't really use a lot of bikes, so I decided to switch it up. Use something with some high handling, high acceleration. I still think it doesn't really matter all too much. Like literally everyone's on the baby blooper, of course, because of the high hidden ground speed stat. But it's still so early that it's not really going to make a difference in like a regular worldwide. Alright, I think we can catch up now. We can kind of go up over here, squish that guy. I'll use one shroom. Yeah, I got stuck there. I thought I could trick there, but I guess not. We're still in a good spot, even with one less shroom here. So we have like a couple shortcuts. We probably have too many shortcuts to take than, you know, more shortcuts than shrooms is what I'm trying to say. I probably should have just taken that shortcut. I was trying to save my shrooms, but like literally everyone passed me. Ooh, that's a brutal shock, but I might be able to get a good box here. Just go for a single and not risk it. Yep, there it is. We got greened. Ooh, I'm gonna lose a lot for that probably, actually, yeah. I probably lost a couple of spots for that green, even though I'm still getting a decent spot, like a 5th. And okay, I still gained 13. Maybe the room's not as bad as I thought, but you know, not great. 13 for 5th. Moo Moo Meadows. This is another track that I feel like things don't really matter all too much until the very end. Like, the last set is always super broken. Especially when there's a shock lap 3 as well. You get a shroom? No, not quite. We draft someone, we trail someone. Probably go for, yeah, just get a single here. Stay inside, get some protection. This person, wait, did they get triple shrooms from that box? I thought they were ahead of me. If that was in like 2nd or something. I don't know. Maybe I passed on the corner. Yeah, okay. Make sure it's safe to get the double. I'm gonna stay wide. Oh, there's another trail. Everyone has a trail. Oh, there's Lakitus going wide for some reason. Alright, maybe I should have went inside. Boomerang is out. It's already so chaotic. No coins. Fire coming up. Keep our trail here. Oh, well, there it goes. Okay, that's really good actually. Maybe I can get a draft here or something. Not quite. Can I take this shortcut here? You like shroom? Of course, I get hit. As soon as I go to take it. You can do like a charge jump and like jump over that little fence and like trick off the tree, I think. Something like that. It's in the world record if you guys want to check it out. Oh, of course they have a hidden horn. Yeah, I'm just getting hit left and right every time I have any momentum in this race. It just goes away. I like that too, how if you miss a trick like I did there on the molehill, you can just trick in the air and still get one. Makes it really nice. And I get squished. I don't lose my trail though. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, good draft. It's anyone's race still. Mega, oh, I couldn't use it. I was spamming the item. It would not use in time. That's fine though. Obviously dodging is better. But I can still get a good race here. Another draft. Just go inside. We don't need a double. Protection. Snipe that. Toad. No, we didn't actually get them. What about now? No, we missed. Smart bounce. Boom. So many bombs. What is going on? Shrooms? I got one shroom here. That's not enough for this shortcut. That is brutal. Try to get someone. No, I got hit with a random green. It was like over the hill, so I couldn't even see it too until it was too late. Yeah, we lose 75. That's like all of the progress we've made in this video from one race. That's crazy. So we're going from Toad's Factory to Peach Stadium in a new lobby, and this one is literally not any better. It might be worse in terms of VR, so it might be pointless trying to search and get a better lobby. It might not exist. It is early in the day. I thought it would be filled with a lot of high Japanese players though, but maybe it's just the matchmaking. Maybe I need to try some more. We're just gonna bag, of course, on this intermission track. There's a lot of loops and corners, it looks like, which is good, so we can use that to catch up. I love how fast the coins spawn in this game too. You can basically just follow someone pretty close and get whatever coins they were going for. I think it's just the two of us bagging back here. Everyone else seems to be up a little bit farther ahead. Okay, let's go MAGA here to get more coins. Bigger hitbox. Some pro bagging strats there. And we can also chain this at the next box. 17 coins. What can we get? Okay, same pull. Not too bad. I'm still gonna wait. I think I'll chain the shrooms here and see if I can get a good box in the pocket. Maybe take a shortcut with the mega and bring something up to the front. Okay, I'm just getting the same thing over and over again. That's fine. Let's see. Can I like cut off this corner a bit and then mega mushroom in the off-road? Yeah, I think that's pretty solid. Help me get up here a little bit more. All right, 6th place, 3 shrooms, not bad. Can we draft this cow? Nope, they're gonna go into the off-road. Yeah, I'm gonna save. Oh wait, this might be the Peach Stadium that's like a rectangle, is it? Oh no, it's the normal one. Okay. That's probably my least favorite intermission track. The end is just so plain and simple. Oh, I did not see the bomb. I was just tunnel vision there. That's funny. I was trying to draft them. Alright, early shock. That's fine. I mean, not too early. I guess it is lap 3 out of 4. Just not, you know, in the course. Something good in 11th. Yeah, the item pulls are still such a mystery to me. Like, you'll get a good pull in like a top spot and a decent pull in like a middle spot, like that Moo Moo Meadows race. I was in like a middle spot, I think, and I got like a single shroom and a boomerang, which obviously isn't great. Can we rail ride here? Nice. Oh wait, it's separate, and I missed the box. That was not worth it. I thought it was all connected, so it would have just been like a lot faster to do that. Let's go wide. Of course, there's a secret, a hidden mega super horn. What are they called? Ooh, I got bumped out. No. It's just brutal. Okay, we get a double at least. I'm still in 9th. It feels like, okay, there's the same single shroom boomerang pull. Okay, let's get the meta here. Another super horn in the pocket that I can't see. Yeah, I wish you would be able to see that so you can at least give space. Like, you have no idea what's coming. Someone just pull out a super horn like that. I'm just going here. That's such a clutch pull. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Moo Moo Meadows, I was definitely in a lower spot and I get a worse item. Okay, I trailed him. I wasn't trying to. Wait, I just got bumped and got a bunch of air. At least I didn't go off the track. I was on the railing, but that Toad just stole a spot by bumping me. That's crazy. So we get a 4th. I think we got like 10 for a 4th or something, or 20, actually. We get 5. Wow, that is terrible. Okay, new room. One more time. But this, guys, this is the room. Just by looking, so many 8,000s, a couple 9,000s, and only a couple 7,000s. This has to be it. Yeah, look at all the people bagging. This should be a good room. Hopefully, we can do well. I feel like, in my experience so far, with the different average VR levels in these rooms, I have not noticed a difference, like, at all, in terms of the skill level. Maybe if I get up a little bit higher, the really high rooms will be better. I feel like in terms of, like, how the rooms play, it's actually pretty similar. This room, though, it might be the exception, because look at all the Toadettes on the map. Lots of people picked random. Lots of people are bagging right away. So I wouldn't be too surprised if that's the case. Okay, this is going to be the pull we stick with. Never mind, there's a red shell in 24th. Definitely from a ghost, right? Why else would they have a red way back there? Well, we can still get another good item here. I think the best course of action here is to get a dodge in the pocket, so I'm just going to burn this and try again next lap. Because it's not really a big difference if I'm in like, you know, 24th or like 18th. The big thing though in this game that is actually really interesting is the shock when you're bagging. Oh no, I couldn't get a box. They went for the 2 right there. That's unfortunate. But because the way the shock works, the people behind the shock user don't get hit. So a shock is actually really good when you're bagging. If someone, you know, in front of you happens to use it, because you don't get hit, you keep your items, you keep your coins. That's unfortunate. That's double unfortunate. Get hit by a star. Oh no, I still had 1 shroom left. I thought that was it. Oh, I got the shock. I was in like 22nd. So yeah, I literally got everyone except for like 1 or 2 people behind me. Okay, that's a clutch shock. I'll get like 10 spots for that and finish in 12th. If only I had chained, I would have got 1 more item. I could have taken the shortcut, gained some more spots for that close pack. But yeah, even at 12th, I only lose 11. That is infinitely better than the last 2 rooms I've been playing in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in my last video, more people are using heavyweights, but this room is just full of people using lightweight characters. Like, there's barely anyone not on, like, the Toad, Toadette, Shy Guy characters. And I think there is actually a new shortcut. Maybe I can go for it next lap. That was using the world record on this track. That was, I mean, things move so fast in this game. There's, like, always new strats discovered, but basically, like, the first couple days there's a world record. But someone discovered a new way, a better way to take the beginning section, and now that's the new world record, of course. So it does not take long. That's a great bounce I got there, and I got squished already. Let's chain. Let's keep the star, though. Maybe I can use it at the end here and get through a couple of people. Yeah, that's perfect. And then I have some shrooms, so I can do the shortcut a little bit easier. I think you, like, go up here, get up on the rail. Oh no, I didn't get up on the rail. Yeah, that's always so tough, so I need to get better at that. You need to, like, get a different angle when you're riding the rail or when you first, like, get onto the rail. That kind of determines which way you go when you're actually on the wall. Yeah, I said rail there, I meant wall. Oh no, I didn't get a box. I landed on someone, I think, like, went for the same box. Let's just go now, not trick here. So we can take this shortcut really close. Oh, that was really smooth. Red shells, super horn. Nice chain too, and we get redded. Oh well, I'll land on the boost panel, yes. Wait, you get like a boost in the air there too. I did not know that. That is pretty good. Let's use 1. Oh, I was trying to take out that baby daisy because they were without protection. And I'll have to burn my shroom because I got hit too. Didn't really matter though, because that boomerang was going to hit me through my red shells anyway. This room's so chaotic. Oh, we get a super horn. I'm not going to go for that strat again. Still one of those things where I'm not really good at when it comes to worldwides. Oh, I just got the double. The boxes spawn so quick in this game. Another golden. Let's go early. Do the same strat. Drift, not trick. Always gets you like a really inside cut. Oh wow, I dodged the super horn just to get hit by a hammer. And then there's a shock. No, I was in such a good spot before that shock. I would have been able to take the ending cut. But now there's like literally 1 million people on top of me. Wait, I just got a draft. That was the craziest draft. I went from like 11th to 3rd with a single draft. Drafts are so crazy in this game. And 44 for 3rd, that is what I like to see. All right, Whistle Top Summit. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get the railing on the left. It's definitely faster, but I'm just like too far to the right to get over there. There must be a way. Maybe not. Maybe if you're like in a little bit lower of a position. It looks like not a lot of people are really taking it though. Let's shroom up right away. Can I get a draft here? I did, but I actually lost my position. Maybe I should have held 1 more shroom. I guess someone else is going to shroom up here though. Oh wait, I did not want to get on that rail actually. That's pretty slow going wide. Especially because I don't want to trick on the corner and lose my momentum. Let's get over. I think if you go like here, you can like wall ride or something. I don't know. Wait, why do I have a star? I'm in like 3rd place. I did not expect that. Oh, we're immune to the Kamek. I didn't know that was a thing either. You could not get your character unlocked if that's the case. Okay, good thing I got bumped off. I would have got squished. Yeah, the bumps are crazy. I don't think weight matters at all in this game. When you're playing online, at least. Oh, okay. Sure. I almost got boinked off the track by running into that person. Yeah, this is pretty good. Maybe I can like spam this down, see if I can get someone. Watch out for that. The bomb we avoided. I don't really know what's faster. I'm just gonna go for this little shortcut here and then use this at the end too. Feels like that's pretty good. Ooh, super horn. Okay. Was barely spaced enough. And no, I get bumped off the track. I almost never go for that side rail because I normally can't get it, but yeah, the bumps, the rail bumps especially, like normal bumps aren't too bad, but when you're on a rail like that and you get bumped, I get bumped off so much. Okay, 14th. Use these shrooms in the cut. Get way up here. Get something good. Oh, golden. Yeah, we just go right away. I think I'm just gonna stay over here. Not risk anything. Where did that Toadette even come from with the triple shrooms? Probably shouldn't have just used that right away. Yeah, I got hit by a random green. I probably couldn't have reacted in time to that anyway. That's unfortunate though, that random banana trail. Just out of nowhere, they were like on the top path, they tricked over or something. I did not even see that coming. And we get 13th this time. Another mid spot. But we only lose 19. Yeah, that is a lot better. At least if I get a middle spot, I'm not punished too much for it. Dino Dino Jungle. Maybe the key for me is just to not go on the rails too much when it's really crowded. Because after thinking about it, that does happen a lot where I get bumped off like that. Oh no, I thought I'd get on top there. Yeah, you basically just get bumped out. Your weight doesn't really matter. When you're on the rail, like someone can be behind you and draft you as well. Which is unfortunate. Ooh, that bump. What is going on? Let's just go wide here. Gotta watch out for this banana. Still got the double, which is nice. Alright, we have no protection from getting hit here. I think I just shroom here. Nope, maybe that was a bad idea. Okay, I didn't get trailed. And this Toadette with the triple greens is going to be a problem. Ooh, okay. Oh, see, I was trying to get up on the rail. I got hit anyway. Trying to get out of the way from that star. Get trailed again. Everyone just has a green shell around me. Random super horn too. Yeah, it's really a problem. I wish they would change that so you could actually see it coming. Let this star go by me. I'll just go wide. Oh, I did not want that. I was looking back to get rid of that fire, and I don't get a box because the bill pushed me. Yeah, I'm just getting bumped around way too much. Just little things are adding up. We're gonna need a good box here. The start of this next lap. Couldn't quite get a draft. There still could be a shock though. Okay, that's good. Little draft there. Ooh, bump. Almost got hit by the bill. I'm just gonna go wide here. Okay, there's the shock. That's probably fine. Ooh, they took the ground shroom though. Make sure I actually get the double. And then just don't get hit is really the hard part here. I don't think that Toadette got a double there. Oh yeah, that fireball. We're still in 17th. I'm just so far back. Yeah, I was just way too far back when that shock happened. But I think it's also the people in front of you can pull the same items you can. Like getting triple shrooms and a golden in like 20th really isn't that good because someone in like 10th can still pull that in this game. Yeah, we lose 30 this time, so we're basically where we started once again. We're actually getting so many good courses in this room. All these randoms are giving us great tracks. This is another track that I was actually practicing. The ending section is definitely tough, but I think if you just play it safe online and don't go for like all the strats, it generally works out better in my experience. Especially online, it's really easy to get bumped or trailed or something. Okay, they threw the red. Yeah, this is already so chaotic. You know what? I'm going to use these and try to get up to the front. Okay, I couldn't get a second box. And I'm going to brake really hard while I'm still almost getting hit by them. Yeah, the trails are so tough. Okay, everyone's getting hit a little bit. Let's go over here. You can right trick a little bit. Did a trick there. Yeah, I was a little bit slow. I got caught in the off-road there. I'm going super wide. Actually, let's just do that. Oh, I bombed myself. I was trying to get rid of everyone's trails and stuff. And then we get horned off the track. Yeah, the super horns are brutal. Alright, let's just get some good items here, hopefully. Not really a lot of coins to get on this track. Maybe I can try to get up to the top little section here. Do like a charge jump. I still missed it. That's such an awkward place to get to, and it's not really that much quicker, it seems like. Or it's not quicker at all, actually. Alright, we need a shock here. Oh, I didn't go for double. I thought everyone else would take it, but it was actually free. Great pull. Okay, we used the golden. I actually did get one of the railings that time. I think it just depends on where you're at because of the timing, the way they move with each lap. Where's the box? Oh, I didn't get it. I used the build too quickly. Someone used the shock? That'd be great. No one? Okay. Yep, of course. We get shocked out of the bill. Like the frame it ends. Not surprising. It's the way it goes sometimes in Mario Kart. Oh no. I landed on someone's head. Yeah, I'm probably getting last this race after that. I lost my drift. I hit the wall and got like a weird angle there too. Yeah, this room is just brutal. And take the shortcut this time. Okay, I'm not getting last at least, but I'm probably getting like 22nd here. That is tough. These shocks have been brutal in this room for me. What do we get? Oh, we lose 71 this time. Yeah, I really need a good race in this room. I feel like the gains are there if I can actually get a good spot. But the way it's been going, I'm just losing a little bit more and more every single race. But these rooms, like one little thing is all it takes. You just get hit, you mess up, the shock happens, and that could really just like ruin your race like that. Oh, that was a really good shortcut. Super low air time. Perfect. All right, snowball. We go wide here. Yep, they both got hit. I was just time trialing this track, so I know about that snowball and that you need to go a little bit wide with that pace at least. I guess the little things like that really add up too. This can be a good track to come back on though if I fall behind too much. I was thinking about chaining the red there, but I didn't want to risk not getting a box. Really early blue already, wow. Oh wow, the blue locked onto that player. Someone else already passed him the shortcut too. They might have a super horn here. Okay, no, wait, what? They get the box that quickly? And then we get super horn, nice. I'm surprised. Normally the boxes take a while for me to get when I go through them like that. Like they did not have any greens, then just comes out of nowhere. Guess it didn't really matter because we got hit anyway. Yeah, this room is just so chaotic. Everyone's just like on top of each other. We get a single shell in 7th. What? Messed up a little bit there. We trail that player. Just gonna go for the railing double here. Play it safe. Again, no shrooms or anything. What I was hoping for. Yeah, they have a mega mushroom ahead of me. Maybe I can get a good item now that I'm back here. We get a snipe. No, it didn't actually hit them. Let's drop that. Okay, we get a single shroom. That was not worth it. Probably should have held that anyway. All right, nice 3 for 3 on the shroomless cut. That one's not too difficult, but you can get bumped pretty easily and miss the hitbox of the light pole there. That's the only problem. Do I chain this or do I hold it? I feel like I just hold it. I don't want to risk not getting a shroom here. I got squished. Wait, we got the iframe dodge? Okay. That was better than expected. Ooh, no mushroom to take the shortcut here, though. And then I get redded. I probably couldn't have reacted because I was on a corner there anyway. That is unfortunate. So that's shock again, down to 18th. Wow, I'm losing so many spots at the very end of the race. I was in like 3rd or 4th place there, get redded on the corner, and we lose 56. That is insane. We got Rainbow Road on another random. Yeah, the randoms have just been so good. It is nice. We're basically not getting any of the intermission or connected tracks whatsoever. Like, no one is voting for them at all. We still really need a good race. I feel like the shocks have been really killer. Just getting hit one, yeah, just this room is just tough. One small thing can really make the difference. It's the way it is. I feel like I haven't been playing too badly. Couple small things here and there. But yeah, it's really punishing just getting hit by an item here or there. I don't think it really matters. I fell off there already though. Can just get some coins here. Catch up later. There's not really a lot of good sections to catch up right now anyway, so I'll probably just wait till like, I think it's like the cloud section has a couple good shortcuts. I'll just go for the double here. I have noticed a lot of people have been leaving. We're down to like, what, 20 players it looks like already. The average is kind of getting worse as a result too. But that's one thing I've noticed is that when I was playing on the first couple days of release after release, the rooms fell apart and did not like come back together. Like a lot of the rooms I was playing in only had like 12 or 15 people. And so far, you know, at least in today's session, they've been a little bit better. Of course, this does happen sometimes where you lose a couple people here and there. You just don't get them filled back up for whatever reason. Alright, I can probably use this bill in the shortcut if I had to guess. Bills are kind of weird with shortcuts in this game. It will like take shortcuts randomly, and then sometimes you'll be in a shortcut and it just won't take it. But yeah, we'll take that one, no problem. Yeah, go to the right, Bill. No, wait, okay, that was weird. Like swerve back and forth. Yeah, right path's definitely a lot faster. As you can see, like literally everyone's on here. I think you stay on it and then switch here. Yeah. Might be a shock soon. There has not been one. I think I'll go now. Just pass a couple people. Don't have to worry about it. Try to break away. Alright, single red. Blue is out. Oh, it's so weird. The shells. Look, I'm always getting hit by the blue. That red? Where is it? What? It's just like floating there. We can chain our red. I was hoping to get shrooms there for the shortcut on the left. Oh no, I got squished. We got a coin shell. Don't really need it at this point. And now I'm down to 15th just like that. The pack is so insane. Like 6th place, 16th place, only a couple seconds away. I think I just go inside for the single here. They have a red. I don't want to pass them. Boomerang too. Ooh, I got squished. I was trying to like trick to get out of the way a little bit. Okay. Use a couple of these. Yeah, everyone has shrooms around me. Another blue shell. It's always shrooms and red shells in these packs. It's crazy. I think it's easier. I never realized you can just trick left and right for the section instead of glide. Feels like it's way faster. Alright, I'm gonna shroom up here. Try to break away again. Up into 4th. Some protection would be great here. Ooh, you know, I'm gonna boo now. Yes, we get the shock dodge. Let's go. I didn't use my Mega Mushroom last time, and I regretted it, so I was like, you know what? Let's boo. What's the worst that can happen? We get the shock dodge. Let's go. We have a shroom in 2nd. I'm gonna use it. We need to catch up. They have a huge lead still. What do we get? Another shroom and a super horn. Even better. They might have something here. Ice flower. We can take this shortcut and try to break away. First is still a little bit ahead though. I don't really want to go wide for the box. Yeah, another shroom. This is it actually. Yeah, this is the end of the track. Ooh, green shell back. Didn't get hit by that. They have bananas, no reds behind me. Almost got sniped though. Alright, I'll gladly take a second. After we finally get a shock dodge, let's go. 49 finally. That is huge. Honestly, at this point, I'd be more than happy with ending off the video even for VR. I'm not sure we're gonna get there. We need maybe another good race or 2 or even 3. The way things have been going. Like I said, it is very punishing to do poorly. I've been at this point and higher before a couple times, but it seems to kind of go back and forth. This is probably the toughest room I've played in, at least one of the tougher ones, and not to mention it's, you know, very highly rated as well, so it's a lot more punishing. Because even in some of the other rooms I've played in that are a little bit lower VR, while I can do better because the room maybe isn't as good, you end up getting punished a lot more when you don't do well, which, you know, can just happen because it's Mario Kart after all. Okay, I might as well use some of these shrooms. I have 6 and I can just get up into 1st. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me not forget to trick. Oh, I missed it anyway. Oh wait, everyone has shrooms, so I'm gonna shroom up anyway. I don't have to worry about them hitting me with a shell at least right away. Ooh, they get a draft. Can I get a draft back? Not quite. The coin in the pocket is not good at all. but I'll just get into first. I'd rather be in first because that way, oh no, okay. That was really bad. But that way the person behind me, like if they also are saving their shrooms, I don't have to worry about it. I'll just avoid that shortcut just so I can chain. Yeah, there's the blue, that's fine. They use their shrooms to get into first, now they're getting blued and won't be able to dodge it. Yeah, they're actually gonna stop before the glider section, which is smart. So they don't get hit off. Not sure about the respawn point there, but some of them are just so bad. I think we just use this at the next shortcut and try to get away. Get some space for the shock that's probably gonna come, or maybe another blue shell. So if I don't take the shortcut, the person behind me definitely is the Toadette. They have shrooms anyway. Oh, I just heard a bomb. I love the sound effects. You can hear green shells, you can hear bombs. This feels a lot better in this game. Alright, I think I want to do that so I don't get booed and lose my only protection item. Always good to have a coin in the first slot for boo protection. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get past here. Okay, there's the shock. Wait, this could be fine. I'm gonna be on the glider really quick here. Nice. Nice. Is this the first I've been waiting for? I think it is, yes. The shock helped so much there because no one behind me had an item. This game, it comes in waves, you know, a couple bad races in a row, a couple good races in a row, and we get 54. We're back over 8,700, almost 8,800 halfway there. Yeah, this is one of those tracks, Salty Speedway, I'm still kind of indifferent about. Like, the, oh, what is it called? The one, not Oasis. I don't know the names. It's like the one in the African safari with all the animals. Whatever that one's called. That one's kind of grown on me. Just because you actually have some alternate routes. Like there's like a cool rail riding thing you can do to get up top. Above the water section. But this one just has a lot of water, unfortunately. Especially like at the end. The beginning isn't too bad here, but once you get further up, it just plays kind of awkwardly. It's like Cheap Falls. When you're in like a golden or something, the turns just feel really weird and just not how you would think they would. Like this ending section just always brutal. Which is a big open area too at the end. Like look at all the items flying already. Someone else will open the shortcut for me. Nice. I'll just stay up here actually. Watch out for this Toadette. No, I knew that was gonna happen and I couldn't avoid it anyway. There's not enough time to react. Feels like some of the items get like really close to you, but other items like the bomb, like there's no chance it will hit you if you're right behind it. Like it will only hit the people really far back. So it's definitely hard to get used to in this game. I'm just trying to get my coins up here. Get the double, nice. What do we get? Ooh, star, let's just use it. Yeah, we're in like 14th getting this pull. That is amazing. We get the shock dodge again, let's go. I don't know, maybe it's the case in this game, but in 8 Deluxe, whenever you get a good item in a top spot, it means the shock is definitely coming. I just have this feeling. So maybe that's the case here. I don't know what the item distribution is like. Oh no, am I getting blued? Yes, I'm not getting blued. Oh, that was perfect timing. I saw it coming just as I was passing that Rosalina. Just feels so bad driving on water like that too. Like it's definitely slower when you're just driving in a straight line. Wait, why is there a bill up here? Why is the bill still going? All the way up into second? That's crazy. We have a bit of a lead, but I'm not gonna count this race finished yet. There's a lot of race left to go. Especially with how early that first shock was. Yeah, like that drift. We have double protection in first. No reason to chain here. We have a bit of a breakaway, actually. So this might be fine. At least if there's a shock now, we're far enough ahead it won't matter. And yes, it will not. I'm glad I played one more. I wasn't going to play one more. I wanted to finish on a high note. But we'll finish on an even higher note. Getting another first. And this should be back up to like even. I think I was at 88.20. Something like that when the video started. I just played all these races just to get back to where I was. Not even. I'm still below.